Imagine waking up on New Year's Day 2025, expecting the usual clinks of celebratory glasses and the dancing of fireworks. But instead, Britain's Prime Minister Keir Starmer finds himself thrust into an unexpected whirlwind. The early hours bring a barrage of tweets. We're talking a relentless digital drumming from none other than Elon Musk. Yes, the tech billionaire, and he's definitely not sending out New Year cheer. Instead, he's throwing quite the tantrum, setting the stage for a dramatic public showdown with Starmer's government. Elon Musk, the world's richest man, and a key figure in Donald Trump's recent presidential campaign triumph, has taken his grievances far beyond tech or space talk this time. Over the last few days, Musk has decided to revisit a painful chapter in UK's recent history, specifically the scandal surrounding grooming gangs, while clamoring loudly for Tommy Robinson's release. If you're thinking, who's Robinson? Well, he's a far-right figure with quite the online following who's found himself behind bars. Musk's social media activity has been relentless, talking or retweeting about these sensitive UK cases over 50 times in just a week. And he's not stopping there. With a flair for the dramatic, Musk has made rather bold demands that seem more ripped from the pages of a political thriller than real life. He's called for Starmer and his safeguarding minister to be ousted, wants fresh elections, and even suggested King Charles III dissolve Parliament, a move that hasn't happened in nearly 200 years and would surely cause chaos. This isn't just a random online rant. It's Musk's latest pet project to dabble in European politics. Just as Trump sets foot in the Oval Office, Musk is diving deep, pulling at political threads across Europe. He's criticized the institutions of the European Union multiple times, much to the disdain of Italy's president, who's warned Musk to back off their political turf. For Starmer, this presents a unique and challenging predicament. While he's trying to cozy up to Trump, hoping perhaps to stave off the rising tide of the populist, anti-immigration reform UK party, which has won Musk's favoritism, he's also trying to manage the Musk-created chaos at home. Reform UK's leader Nigel Farage found his aspirations for Musk's financial support dashed when he didn't align with Musk on Robinson. Don't think for a second Musk's tiff with the UK's Labour government is anything new. He hasn't hesitated to call Britain a police state over the summer's crackdowns on violent far-right protests. And he's thrown his support behind Reform UK, seizing on public disillusionment with Britain's principal political parties, as demonstrated by strong polling numbers for the party. The drama isn't confined to Britain. Musk has also jabbed at politicians elsewhere in Europe. Germany's government recently accused him of trying to meddle in its upcoming election, favoring the far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD party, a group that stirred controversy over nostalgic Nazi-era rhetoric. Now, Musk's new fixation on Tommy Robinson has cemented his status among Britain's online far-right circles. Robinson, or Stephen Yaxley Lennon as his passport reads, was sentenced to an 18-month stint in October for contempt of court owing to his repeated publication of false accusations against a Syrian refugee. While some in Westminster shrug off Musk's fury as mere online theatrics, others think otherwise. A Labour MP quipped to CNN about anticipating an eventual Musk versus Trump confrontation, while noting the right-wing post-New Year momentum as somewhat typical. Yet not everyone is laughing. Behind closed doors, certain Labour MPs are questioning, why are we the target? With no British elections on the horizon and Labour's government firmly in place, the timing and motive of Musk's interests puzzle some. Although Musk might seem like a mere irritation, Starmer can't dismiss him entirely. Starmer has been cautious, shunning Musk's provocative bait and accusations regarding grooming gangs, even though there's mounting pressure from Labour MPs for him to take a firmer public stance to shield his ministers from digital harassment waves. Amid this, Musk's call for the imprisonment of Jess Phillips, Starmer's safeguarding minister, was vehement, claiming she prioritized a local inquiry over a national probe, an approach he deemed malevolent. The situation is akin to tiptoeing through a minefield, especially with the UK relying heavily on the US as its main ally, and Musk appearing, for now at least, deeply connected to the incoming American administration. Labour is in a dance, craving Trump's acceptance while avoiding being cold-shouldered. Such a chill could serve Farage's ambitions, with significant economic stakes tied in maintaining positive bonds. Think potential exemptions in Trump's trade tariffs. Starmer's ministers recognize the tightrope they're walking. Health Secretary Wes Streeting cautiously admitted while some of Musk's criticisms might be misguided, there's a willingness to collaborate, noting Musk's influential social media could help tackle severe issues like child exploitation. It remains ambiguous how much Musk will sway Trump's foreign policy decisions, a domain officially beyond his purview. Yet Musk's comments are already resonating in the UK, prying open the existing divisions within its political landscape. Opposition leader Kemi Badenoch from the Conservative Party quickly demanded a full-scale national inquiry into historical child abuse cases, although her influence is somewhat constrained by past government controversies. The lingering shadow of past Conservative governance allowed Farage to position Reform UK as the real alternative in British politics. Musk's blossoming interest in this party could provide Farage a significant boost. Farage clearly values Musk's potential backing, especially with local elections nearing, touting Musk as a figure admired by the youth. But Farage isn't without his perils. Aligning too closely with Musk on figures like Robinson could backfire, a notion Farage has already begun to vocalize, rebutting Musk's portrayal of Robinson as a mere champion against grooming. Farage makes it clear, reform is not about adopting Robinson's contentious methods. Soon enough, the partnership between Musk and Farage hit turbulence, with the billionaire critiquing Farage's leadership capability on social media. Farage countered with maintained principles about not aligning reform with Robinson. Across Britain's political spectrum, Musk's entrance is a cocktail of risk and opportunity. His affection for far-right figures doesn't sit well in a country free from any looming extreme-right political uprising, a reality Farage will keep in mind even as he seeks Musk's backing. For now, avoiding Musk outright isn't a plausible strategy. The intricate balance of Starmer's relationship with Trump might hinge on keeping the billionaire at a strategic distance, for as long as they can manage, that is. And so it goes, a saga that's far from its final chapter. Stay tuned as more unfolds in this extraordinary tale of politics, tech giants, and the unpredictable dance between them.